So as I tell parents, my son was spending 80% of his day. A lot of times we focus on weaknesses. But that's not God how created him and his weaknesses. I flipped around and spent 100% of the time in the beginning on what made him beautifully and uniquely created. I showed him his place in this world and the talents God gave them. And then as we had lots and lots of wins, for every 10 wins, I could introduce one. Hey, why don't we maybe work on this? And it was all he could handle without shutting down in more trauma, shutting down in more rejection, feeling like a failure. And he did not want me as his parents to see him as more of a failure. He already felt like a failure.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So instead of focusing on what he couldn't do, I really think it's wise when we have children that are dealing with any level of trauma, start with what they're good at. There will be time, and I want to tell you guys a little bit of that story. There will be time. That child I brought home at 12, who was ready, like could not take another step in this world, did not want to live longer. At 12, he couldn't write a sentence. At 14, he published his own book, and by late 15, was able to start college classes. This is a child with dyslexia, dysgraphia, ADHD. I could keep going on with all of these, like pick everything but autism. We have that label. My other child has autism. He's kind of like the king crown. It just, right? That child needed to heal. And when he healed and he found his talents, the rest happened.
It does. Yes.
You just can't worry about that in the beginning. I know we worry so much. They're going to fall behind and they're not up to here and they're not up to there. It's just not their time.
Yeah.
They have to go back. You have all of these holes. You have to fill in the holes.
That's a great picture.
And then you can move your foundation. If you kind of keep trying to build a foundation on top of all of these holes and breaks, it will crumble and you'll end up, parents kind of end up in a further along spot that it's a lot worse than taking the time up front. Build your relationship with them. Build your time with them. Create those.